Hello again and welcome to another version 2 of the Dragon Age toolset video tutorial by SilentCid. Here today we're going to be finishing up the remaining portions of our quest so that it's fully functional within our module. So let's begin by going to File, New, Script, and let's type in here Quest Script version 2 and hit Enter or OK. You're going to see the script editor pop up. Now if you go to your zip file, you're going to see a quest script.txt in there. If you open that up in Notepad, you should see something like this. All you need to do is edit, select all, edit, copy, and go to your editor here, or your tool set, and just paste it. Now we're not fully done here yet, and there's a couple things I need to show you to make sure that it's fully integrated within your own module. Is that I named my plot resource Clear the Hut 2. As you can see here in line 2, it's plot Clear the Hut. We need to change that so that it's reflecting the name of our plot resource on our script. So I'm going to go ahead and do _2, and if you look at line 16, I have PLT Clear the Hut. If I do _2, it's reflecting the plot resource that I named, Clear the Hut 2. So they both are equal. Now yours might have a different name, so you want to put whatever name that you have on here, but make sure you keep the PLT underscore on both line 2 and line 16, because that represents, or that tells the editor that this is a plot resource that we're dealing with here. Also, you can see we're dealing with the monsters slain flag. It's the main flag that keeps track to see if all of the monsters have been slain, and this particular script is going to change it to true once all of the team or all the hut monsters have been destroyed. So it always looks at the current events and then sees if this flag gets popped up into in the game editor. So once that's all done, go ahead and hit save. It should compile successfully. If it doesn't, you don't have the names right, or you might have missed one of these curly brackets here. You might need to kind of do another copy and paste to make sure that you have everything on there. Once that's done, let's go ahead and close that out, and let's go to our palette window area section, and we're going to go ahead and click on the Hut Interior version 2. Alright, it opens up. Scroll in a little bit more, and we're going to change a few things if you have not done already. We're going to just double check with our 3 hut monsters here. So click on the first one. Make sure that he's on team 1. If it says team -1, that's not the correct one. Delete the minus sign and put just 1 for each of these monsters. Now deselect the monsters so that we're dealing with the object inspector for our area here. And the script, we want to change, it might say area core. We want to change that to our quest script version 2. Hit OK. Hit save for that. We'll close this for now, and we're going to go to our creatures, our hut monsters. Double click on that so it opens up his properties, and it might say team -1. Go ahead, delete the minus sign so that it's team 1. Hit enter. Oop. Hit enter, and you should be able to start seeing a save pop up. Save that, close it out. That should be it for all the scripting and configuration for the quest. What we've done here is make sure that we set up a tracking system so that the plot resource will change upon the player character killing off all the hut monsters, so that he can turn in in his reward. Let's export everything out. Export without dependent resources. See if there's any errors that pop up. As you can see, it only popped up the sound set for character, which perfectly fine. And let's go ahead and see the example inside the video game. Alright, we're inside the game. Let's go ahead and see the current changes, or the latest changes that we have done. I'm going to go ahead and click on this really fast to accept the quest. You can see my quest has been accepted. You don't see me having the autosave function anymore. That's because I have key mapping conflicts with my in-game video editor, or in-game video capture. If I click on Sergi again, you can obviously see that there is no second option here because I have not defeated the hut monsters yet. So I'm going to go ahead and defeat all those hut monsters. Now I just need 2 more. And the last one. Alright, you can see quest has been updated. It does tell me to return to Sergi for my reward, so that is a good sign that the script is working, that it's tracking our progress. So I'll go outside and talk to Sergi one more time, see if he gives us that option, which is yes, I have. You do see a second option here, and he gives us our reward with experience and with coin. If you click on it and it says the journal pops up, and it does say completed quest, so it does take it to the completed quest section of our journal. As you can see, there's nothing in our current quest, so that's pretty much what you want to see so far. Alright, I'm starting this video for this particular section inside the game because I want to kind of show you how to think outside the box. Now, when you give this module to somebody else, they might not go the same flow as you are going with on this video tutorial. He might not actually go to Sergi and talk to the quest giver. He might just scratch that and just kind of look around first. And he might notice this door here and it says infested hut. So when he clicks on it, he's not going to know that there's hut monsters in here. So he's going to be facing some hut monsters. And just give me a second as I kill these guys off. Alright, I cleared all those guys. You notice that I didn't talk to Sergi, and my quest actually popped up here and gave me some journal entry that's saying talk to Sergi for my reward. So I go to Sergi. As you can see, Sergi's a little bit buggy because he does not know that you talked to, or that you actually defeated the hut monsters. So are you going back to try to accept a quest that you already have, as you can see here? Then you can accept your reward. So there's a little bug, and I'm going to show you how to fix that by actually making this particular door, where it says infested hut, not be interactable unless you accept the quest. You won't even have words pop up that says infested hut. It just doesn't give you anything to click on or hover over, so you'll never know this door ever existed, that it was just a decoration. So when I switch over to the tool set, I'm going to show you the necessary steps to do that. Alright, we're now inside the tool set. We need to set up a new script so that we can make our door leading to the infested hut to be not interactable unless you have accepted the quest. So let's go to File, New, Script. Let's name the script Plot Script, and let's hit OK. As you can see, it brings the editor. Now we need to go back into your zip file. You're going to see the txt file plot script in there. If you open up a notepad, just do the same thing with the quest script by just going to Edit, Select All, Edit Copy, and Edit Paste. Now there's two things we need to change to make sure that it fits your needs. What we need to change is line 18, the include file, so that it's pointing to the right plot, which is Clear the Hut 2. As you can see, Clear the Hut 2 is posted on there. Make sure you change this portion of it so that it reflects your plot resource. Now if you scroll down, you're going to see line 49 to 52. And this is the line, set of lines we need to look at. You can see it says Case Quest Accepted. That is one of the main flags in our Clear the Hut plot resource. If you look down to where it says Object door equals get object by tag hut underscore exterior underscore door, well, it's pointing to our placeable resource hut exterior door, which is our area transition that leads into the infested hut. So make sure you named it accordingly to what you see right here, word for word, lowercase to lowercase or uppercase. Once that's done, it should start working for your module. Go ahead and hit compile script. It compiles successfully. If it doesn't, make sure you got the names right for these two areas and try it again. If it happens to compile successfully that time, just hit save and close this out for now. We're going to go to our plot resource in the palette window. Double click on Clear the Hut 2 so that it opens this. Now we're not going to change anything on here except in the Object Inspector window. So make sure you click on your Clear the Hut plot and go to where it says Script from Plot Core. We're going to change that by clicking the triple dots to Plot Script. Now it points to the script that we have created. We're not done yet, but save this for now. Go to your placeable section in the palette window and double click on the hut underscore exterior underscore door so that it opens up this particular properties section. We need to change a few things. We need to make this so that it's automatically going to be not interactable. So go from stats to interactive. It says true, change it to false and hit save. Alright, now we're going to export everything out. Without dependent resources. As you can see, there's no errors, just the two things we can ignore. And let's jump back inside the game and see if our door is not interactive. Alright, we're inside the game. Let's see if our door is not interactive. As you can see, it doesn't highlight anything. It's not going to be clickable if I get closer. So we must talk to Sergi and accept this quest. Our quest has been accepted, and now you can see the door is now interactive, so we're able to click on it. And now we're able to go inside and defeat all the hut monsters here. Got one more guy. Alright, as you can see, our quest has been updated. That's pretty much it for this section. The next section is going to be setting up a custom reward for your quest. Now that we have created our quest and it's fully integrated within our module, it's time now to set up a custom reward tailored for our quest. We need assistance on doing that, so we need to look up a file that's going to help us out. By going to your plot resource, the rewards receive main flag, if you click on the reward, it brings up a window and you can see it says rewards.2da. We need to search for that particular file inside the installation folder of Dragon Age Origins. And to save you some time, I already have the folder open and I'm going to show you where to find it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel on this. And if you go to your installation folder where Dragon Age Origins is installed, you're going to go to Dragon Age Origins, Tools, Source, 2DA, Toolset. If you scroll down, you should be able to find rewards there, and it is in a Excel spreadsheet. So if you double click on it, it's going to bring it up in an Excel spreadsheet application, or Excel spreadsheet document, I should say. Now, if you don't have Office, you could download the beta of Microsoft Office 2010, which is free for now until it turns into a final product, or you can go and buy Microsoft Office. There's other options like Google Documents, which if you go to Google and hit the More link, if you scroll down, it's going to say Documents. You can bring this particular file into that, and that's free. And there's also Star Office, which does the same thing as Office. Like I said, it's free, and you could edit your file through that. But I'm going to show you what I have, which is Microsoft Excel, and you're going to see it similar to this fashion with a whole bunch of labels here, and these all represent these all represent quests, and pretty much self-explanatory, which you have copper, silver, gold, XP, items that you could add, and a bonus ability, which we're keeping by default 0. And it has ID numbers, and there's a whole bunch of different numbers. So let's go ahead and add in our custom entry here. And to do that, we need to delete everything that you see here except for cells or rows or sections 1 and 2. So from 3 on, scroll down to the very bottom, just copy and delete. So you have this blank page. Make sure you don't save it. Like I said, don't save it. Let's go ahead and add in the ID number. I'll use 613. Label, let's name it with caps locks, Clear the Hut version 2. Copper, let's add 7. Silver, 7. Gold, 7. XP, we could do 7777. Now, with the XP, if you're a low level, and assuming like maybe you're level 2, it's going to give you the full level and 1/3 of the next level, but it won't give you the full amount. I guess that's kind of prorates that based on your level. And that's, I believe, by game design. I kind of searched to see clues on why it won't give me the full amount, but it seems to be due to the game engine and your level. If you want to add items, all you have to do is go to one of your creatures in the inventory. For example, if I go to boots, as you can see here, anything with the underscores is what you want to copy as the name. Nothing in the parentheses. Hit cancel, and then just paste the name or whatever you copied the name from, just paste it on the item and so forth if you want multiple items. And then bonus ability, you want to make sure it's always 0. You can see the list of options here. It does have little tool tips. If you hover over the little tiny little area right here, it'll say 0, nothing, default. Just keep it 0. And if you don't add any items, make sure that you fill it up with 4 stars, as like you see here. It has to be filled up. You can leave the bonus ability with 0. Don't fill it out with stars. Alright, once that's done, let's go ahead and click on File, Save As. Rewards underscore clear the hut version 2. We want to keep the part rewards underscore because that's going to let us know that we're branching off the main reward system, which is now what we're doing here is not considered editing just the main or 2DA. We're actually creating a new file called an M2DA, which is a multiple two-dimensional array. Don't save it in this folder here where you got the rewards part. Make a folder in your desktop section. Just dump it in there for now, because we're going to be using that particular folder. So hit save and close out your Excel spreadsheet application. Now if I open up my folder here, you can see my rewards underscore clear the hut version 2, and the reason why I named it that way because the game engine is going to see rewards and it's going to see if there's any additional parts to that reward, and it's going to see like, oh, this is connected with this, and so it's going to add this into this automatically. And the reason why we don't edit this file is because it's more easier to edit the multiple two-dimensional array that we have created right here for our own personal use, so we don't touch the main ones on accident, and also saves us the trouble from on accident maybe saving it incorrectly, so we can always look at these files and better suited for our taste or for our needs. Anyways, let's go back. We're going to have to backtrail in our installation folder of Dragon Age Origins from, instead of toolset or 2DA or source, we want to go to tools, and we want to go to where it says resource build, then processors, then highlight Excel processor, right click on it to copy, and then in the new folder that you created on your desktop, paste it, and we're going to drag and drop our Excel file on top of the pasted program that we have here, Excel processor. It's going to do a little bit of stuff in a black window, a console window, and it's going to create a rewards.gda. This is what the game engine only reads. It doesn't read the Excel files. So we need to rename this back to what we have down below, to rewards underscore clear the hut version 2.gda. Now, right click on the GDA file, do a cut. We're going to go back to our installation folder of Dragon Age Origins. We're going to go to where it says Packages, Core, Override, and we're going to right click, New Folder. I'm going to name this tutorial, or whatever you want, version 2. Double click on your created folder and paste it into the new location. Next, if you have your Dragon Age Origins toolset open, close it up so the changes can be refreshed. Reopen it back up. And let's go to our plot resource. Our plot resource is open. Let's go to our rewards received where it says none, and we're going to see if it actually added in our reward, which you can see if you hit the label to help out with the making sure that's alphabetical order. You can see that it has added Clear the Hut version 2. Hit OK, and you have added in your reward.